Hello and welcome to Teasing the NFL. This is your destination for NFL teaser bets. I'm Daniel Saludo along with Andrew Chang here. Welcome everybody to the 2021 NFL season. We have made it to Yeah, I know you're extra excited. You've seen some of our preview videos on the how-tos and our futures videos, and we are finally in week 1 this week. So excited.
Man, I am just ready to get the feet wet, Danny. I know it's been a while.
Clearly you are with the jersey.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm ready to give some pretty successful, unbiased information.
Yeah, very unbiased.
There we go.
Because that is the first matchup we are taking care of. It is Thursday Night Football. It is a battle between the Dallas Cowboys going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay is the favorite here at -8, and your total is 51.5. So Dallas gets teased up to +14. Tampa Bay gets teased down to -2. Your over gets teased down to 45.5, and your under gets teased up to 57.5. Man, it's nice to say all that stuff again, I gotta say.
Wow, I know, right? And it's so nice to hear that stuff again on this end right here. So, initial thoughts, besides
no
this
bias.
jersey. No bias, right? Why would you not pick the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
It's a really good point. So this line actually opened up when this first opened up months back, when the lines were first thrown out from Vegas and everything. This game was actually slightly lower. It was actually 6.5. So it was Tampa Bay 6.5, +6.5, -6.5, and Dallas +6.5. Things have changed now because teams have gone through a little bit more. Dallas has some issues on their offensive line. They're probably going to be down 2 offensive linemen, and of course their defense is just as terrible as ever. So that's why you've seen this line move, and I wouldn't be surprised if you possibly see an 8.5, and if you have a sharp book, something like South Point in Vegas or something, you might see a 9 just for them to cover the teaser. So I'll tell you this right now, when the season was getting started, I actually was leaning towards Dallas originally because the line was 100%. I thought they'd have a puncher's chance to be able to get into this, but that's changed a little bit more because they're down 2 linemen. I don't trust them as much. We'll see how Dak fares and everything, even though he's my fantasy quarterback.
Oh, that's right.
So
we'll see how it goes. Wait a minute, what?
Yeah.
This guy will definitely throw to Antonio Brown.
Of course.
I'm thinking.
Are you starting him? Do you know yet? Not yet.
That's a TBD.
All right,
it's TBD. Yeah. That's a coach's coach's
you
decision. Game time decision.
Day to go.
But yeah, I'm liking out of all the options that I have for this game, I'm thinking about smashing that Tampa Bay -2.
Yeah.
Shout out to our earlier videos and you learning everybody about key numbers. I think when you take it past the 7 and the 3, that's a pretty good line for me. That's pretty good value. Just in case we see like old man Tom just like this, I'm only asking for him to win by this. Okay. But I think that's very doable, and especially with the first game at home, ring presentation, all that stuff. Tom is say, hey man, I'm showing y'all that I'm 40 whatever and I can still do it, and I'm about to rain on Dak Prescott's parade. So there you go. That's what I think will happen, and that's why I'm choosing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers -2.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the same thing here. I think you just, on pure value alone, you have to take Tampa Bay, tease them down over all those key numbers, which are my favorite things to do. I mean, you have to look at it situationally too. Again, Dallas is away. They are down a couple linemen. We're not 100% sure how good Dak is going to be, so you have to lean that way a little more. And I'll be totally honest, everybody and their mom is going to be teasing this game. This is going to be like the opening tease. Everybody's going to do it because every sharp out there has said like, yeah, you got to tease this. You just got to tease. You got to tease this. Every sharp that I've seen is like, I'm teasing this. I'm teasing this. I'm teasing
before this video, which is very organic, it's like, oh, so you like that too? Well, I already came through the door and said, hey man, first game, Cowboys. If we're gonna do a same game teaser bet, I like the under in Dallas. That's it.
Yeah, that's a really good thing. I mean, that's a really interesting thing because we may bet this on the night of, and I would actually lean to the under as well, just because you're not sure what you're going to get with Dallas's offense. So if they're not as productive, and we know Tampa Bay's got a good defense, you look for them to stay in that under. 57.5 is a nice number to be looking at. You're looking at 30 to 27, and you're still good, even though it probably won't get there.
Yeah,
you're not.
I don't think
thinking
on
Sean
Dallas for sure. And just in case Tom Brady is like game manager Tom Brady.
He doesn't do that. He's never a game manager.
Yeah, well, yeah, he did. He did it. His last game, Super Bowl,
Dude,
in the fourth quarter.
They blew him out pretty big,
0
though.
point. Oh my gosh,
They already had him blown out, though.
can't tell me he didn't manage that
So
stuff.
yeah, so some of the things I'm going to try and do this season is kind of give out a little more information on the team and their histories and stuff. So we're going to look back quickly at the history of last year with Dallas. Now Dallas was 5-11 against the spread last season. They were actually better on the over-unders more than the spread. They were terrible against the spread for the most part. Over-under, they were 9 to the over and 7 to the under. If you look last year, they were, for their away games, which they were away in this game, they were 3 and 5 to the under. So 5 unders, 3 overs. So that leans a little bit that way. If you go down to Tampa Bay was 9 and 7 against the spread against the spread, and 5 and 3 at home. If you're looking at their home and away for over-unders, they were 9 and 7 total. They were 4 and 4 at home over-under, so it's even both ways. So the history from last year tells you that you might want to lean to the under a little bit more, plus the analysis that we've given you based on the teams. It's a little bit different now because Dallas has Dak Prescott again, so we'll see what results really come out of it.
Sorry, I know that's your fantasy QB. So say
I don't need them. I just need them to get me like 20 points. That's all.
Okay, I think he can run it in for 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns, yeah, I'll take that.
Okay,
I'll take
that. But then if he runs it in for 2, let's say 14, and then Tampa gets.
You kind of want a shootout so AB can get some work.
Yeah, but at the same time, I really just might do a same game teaser of the under and Tampa Bay, which I kind of like. So.
Yeah, both of us might get in it. We'll see what the lines we get come Thursday. His bookie will get us something. I've got my book as well, but I don't get as good odds on my bookie that I use.
Shop around, people.
You got to shop around.
Shop around.
You have to. There's no better way to take advantage of lines is to shop them around. Mm-hmm. Offshore, online, and in person if you're like in Vegas.
Hey, you just never know when that other extra half is going to help you out. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a big help.
Gotcha.
Yep. So we are both going to go with Tampa Bay, tease them down to -2. Pretty much guaranteed to see lots of teasers on this.
I think so too.
Yeah.
So
let us know in the comments how you think this game is going to go. If you're betting any of the sides or totals, please let us know in the comments. But until then, for Andrew Chang, I'm Daniel Saludo. If you like the content you got in this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe, tick the notification bell, and select all. That way you stay up to date with all of our latest videos and previews for Week 1 of the 2021 NFL season. Stay tuned until then. But until then, I know, right? It's crazy to say it. But we'll be back for the weekend slate coming up, so stay tuned for that. But until then, make sure you get your bets in. And, of course, don't forget to be a tease.